Monica here from Vintage Meet Modern, and I'm here with you this week to chat with you and show you all of our brand new arrivals. So if you are new to Vintage Meet Modern, welcome. I'm Veronica Stout, founder of Vintage Meet Modern Jewelry and Styling, and I have worked in the jewelry and accessories industry, helping women from all over the globe look their best by dressing in details for over 20 years. And my love affair has always been with a great jewelry because I believe that vintage and designer jewelry has the amazing power to transform a woman's look. And what's really fabulous about it is that when you pick something that is from us, you're getting something that is unique. So it can be part of your signature style. So every week we bring to you a collection of curated finds, all hand selected by me. So it's just like getting something picked out for you by your own personal shopper. And every piece tells a story and is perfect to either seamlessly work with the collection that you already have or can help you start to build the collection of your dreams. So I'm really excited to have you here with us tonight. If you're joining us for the first time, go ahead and put in the comments where you're from. Maybe tell us a little bit of something about yourself, maybe your favorite type of jewelry, and I assure you we have something for everyone. Our collection tonight is a fabulous collection that works seamlessly with all of your modern fashions, as well as what I love about it is they're great transitional pieces that you can wear during this time of the year, but you can certainly wear them all the time and always feel awesome about them. So if something catches your eye, be sure to tell us. We're here. Part of the reason why we do this is because we love to be able to try it on so that you can actually see how it looks and get a good example of the size and the scale. And we'll try to tell you some of the history and highlight some of our favorite pieces this week too. Everything can be found at www.vintagemeetmodern.com under new arrivals. And don't forget that this video blog will go up tomorrow. So if you want to go back and watch any of the videos that we do on any of our collections, you can always go back and watch them also. So welcome. So tonight's collection is a really fabulous collection with pieces that start as early as the 1920s and go all the way through the 1980s. And it's already been an incredible week. We've had some great finds go off to brand new homes, and I'm even going to show you some of the ones that were part of this collection that have already been picked up and have been scored by some of you lovely ladies. So let's take a look at this week's collection and see what's new. So we have got an incredible collection of pieces this week. We've got some warm and cool tones, which I absolutely love because that's perfect for us to complement all of our different skin tones and hair types, as well as it works with neutral colors, as well as there's a lot of perfect pieces here that if you enjoy wearing things with patterns or designs, or if you like to wear a lot of bold colors, these pieces lend really well to them too. There are also some really great showstoppers. So let's highlight a few of them and then let's take some closer looks. We've got an incredible cameo bracelet that's in the Victorian book chain style. It's a Victorian revival from the 1950s. We've got a classic Givenchy couture bracelet, this gorgeous little 1940s. It sort of looks like a little almost paperclip chained bracelet with it's a gold filled with lovely little blue topaz crystals, gorgeous camellia flower earrings, this huge Chunro rhinestone bracelets. Of course, we partner with our good friends at Signer New York, and we have a coveted collection of designer finds from them that look smashing with some of these vintage pieces that we have. We've got some great classic vintage signers, some gorgeous 1920s, some fabulous rings, a little bit of Trifari, some citrine crystal, a little bit of seed bead with some interesting colors, some jewel tones with some mixed in neutrals. So there's a lot of really fabulous, awesome finds here. And then of course the pearl necklace that I'm wearing is also available as well. So let's take a closer look at some of the pieces that we have, but let's take a quick moment to also show you and highlight some of the fabulous pieces that actually just sold. So we've got these are all pieces that just sold within the last 24 to 48 hours. We've got these long gold tassel earrings, some really classic Roman coin styles, lucky little lady for a horseshoe, these fabulous dangling peacock earrings, and rings were really popular again this weekend. Rings are actually a top seller at Vintage Meet Modern. We have this gorgeous blister pearl, and we have this gorgeous It's like a faux robin's egg, a nephrite jade, some Kenneth J. Lane, so just some really great pieces, classic rhinestones. And if you stick with us, I'm going to tell you how that you can score some of these incredible pieces before anyone else, because that is really one of the most fun parts of being able to shop with Vintage Meet Modern, is we offer some exclusive perks for being part of our Vintage Meet Modern Styling Society, which is our small group, which means you get access to these finds before everybody else, as well as a lifetime discount of 15%. So fun to see all the pieces that are going off. I know that that is a frustration. We get a lot of questions about why people say they see things and then they wonder why they can't find them on the website. And things do move really quickly around here and since everything is primarily one of a kind, and even the designer items that we carry are in limited quantities, you really never know what you're going to find. So if something really catches your eye, make sure you message us or go ahead and treat yourself. I mean, that's part of the best part. So let's highlight a few of these really fabulous finds that we have this week. So some of my absolute favorites is, of course, the Signer Secret Garden Cuff. And so this is part of our partnership relationship with Signer New York. You know, we absolutely love Signer jewelry. It's made in the USA. It's the oldest designer costume jewelry company in the country, and everything is handmade in New York City, start to finish. And I was a regular collector of vintage Signer for many years before I knew that we would be able to even carry them. And then we wound up having this great relationship with them, and we curate our own collection of jewelry, going through their archives that we absolutely love and adore. And so many people ask about the pagoda ring. And so the pagoda ring is under our new arrivals this week. It has got the enamel with the little tiny pink pearls, and then it's got the little faux marcasites at the top and the little champagne rhinestones, and it goes just absolutely divinely with the Secret Garden Cuff. And as you can see, I'm wearing my own fine jewelry and mixing and matching these pieces, and it goes just so well. I've got my own eternity band and a little ruby ring on it, and it just pairs so beautifully, so perfectly. So this is an example of how you can easily mix your designer, your vintage, and your fine jewelry together all at the same time. And if you like the way the Signer Secret Garden Cuff looks, another really great piece that picks up on that dark marcasite or dark black diamond look are these gorgeous clip earrings that we have from Vintage Joan Rivers. And now I always like to say, if you don't know about Joan Rivers jewelry, it is always worth taking a second look. Her designs are so beautiful. They have these gorgeous combinations, and all of her collection was modeled actually after her own fine jewelry collection. Her book is really one of my absolute favorites, and her pieces, I believe they're really only going to go up in value. So here, I'll pop one of these on and I'll give you a look to see how they look on. These are really, and then I'm wearing our Audrey pearl studs tonight. That's a limited edition that we have through Vintage Meet Modern. Aren't these gorgeous? So they've got the yellow citrine in the middle, and then they have the black, or they call the smoke rhinestone crystal accents with them. And it's set in the 18 karat gold plate. And they are clipped, but they're a square size. They're very well balanced, very comfortable, very easy to wear. And as you can see, they work so beautifully with the pieces from Signer. But they are, if you're not a huge fan of cuffs, there are some other pieces that are certainly worth talking about and highlighting that look absolutely gorgeous with these types of jewel tones. We've got this gorgeous also Joan Rivers crystal charm bracelet. It's got all these little crystal lucite cubes on it. It's got these sort of dark smoky topaz and the citrine and the amber colored rhinestones, and this goes so beautifully with those earrings. This is a really smashing combination. So if you're not a huge fan of cuffs and you want a bracelet that's got some movements, this would be an absolutely gorgeous set. So that is one set to definitely take a look at. If you also like rings, another ring that we have that's absolutely gorgeous is we have this huge 18 karat gold over sterling silver cocktail ring, which has got smoky topazes, and it's got 2 shades of citrine in it. And again, it goes so perfectly with the earrings. Just that rich, elegant gold tone. And then it goes so lovely also with the bracelet. So if you're a fan of the amber tones, the smoky topaz tones, if you like to wear like a lot of neutrals, like the camel color at this time of year, this is just so divine. It's so warm, especially in the winter when we're looking for those ways to warm up and enjoy things. It's just a really gorgeous style. So these are some of my favorites that are definitely worth highlighting this week too. Now, but we do have a couple other pieces that are really fabulous also that are in that same sort of citrine family that are a lot of fun too. So if you like the square, this is a great earring that you can actually wear during the daytime. But if you're looking for something that also has that citrine tone, we also have these sort of lovely ones that have got the citrine dangle and the drop. They have the little bit of a gold fan type, and then they've got the gold crystal holding underneath it. And this is beautiful. But what I love about this also is that we get a lot of requests for long necklaces. Long necklaces sell very quickly. There is a matching necklace that actually goes with these earrings. And again, you can find this all under our new arrivals. So this is a really lovely, beautiful set too. So let's take a look back at the tray again, and let's highlight a few other really gorgeous pieces. So we've got the citrines, and we've got the sort of lovely golden tones, but look at this show-stopping bracelet that we have. Look at this absolutely gorgeous 10-row rhinestone bracelet. This is from the 1950s. It features 10 rows of clear prong set rhinestones, and there is not one out of place. I mean, and this is no filter. This is all sparkle. It does have a safety chain on it. So it's really simple, really easy to wear. Certainly and then again, it has that sort of thick, wide cuff look that you like, but it's 100% flexible. It's all just a really awesome 10 rows, all gorgeous. It's a real steal. In the 1950s, it's unsigned, but it certainly has the quality of like a Weiss or an Eisenberg. It's just such a beautiful piece. This is a piece that will definitely stop people in their tracks when you're looking at it. Another piece though that I really, really love this week besides that one also is we've got two really gorgeous pairs of earrings. I was telling everybody that, you know, everybody loves peonies and always talks about it and everything, but I absolutely love and adore camellias because camellias were, of course, one of Chanel's favorite flowers, and she used them time and time again during her designs. And I actually was saying, so my Happy Meal this week included this gorgeous book from Chanel, which was the Metropolitan Museum of Art commemorative book, and it even came with the camellia flower tied right to the top of it. And I was just saying, you know, one of the best parts of the designer vintage jewelry is that time and time again, you can definitely get that high-end couture look for just an absolute fraction of the price. And you still have the high-quality, timeless style design that you do get from the designers like Chanel and Dior and Givenchy. And it's just so easy to wear and so timeless that, you know, we were flipping even through the book and I was looking through it during the week. I'll go through the book a little bit. You know, some of these designs we're working with the camellia go back as far as the early 50s, and we just see it repeated over and over and over again, which is why it's so fun and it's so easy to wear. Because, for example, these earrings, all you really need to do is just pair it with either a pearl, a little rhinestone, maybe a diamond solitaire necklace. This is a super fun one. And then, of course, if you like the longer earring, but you still like that design, we've got this gorgeous little drop that's got the camellia at the top, and then it's got just the little waterfall coming down. So here, let's take a look at how those look on also. And now what I love about this pair of clip earrings is that this is a friction back clip. So the beauty of the friction back clip is that unlike the clips that we hear women say, well, I'm not really sure, they're not very comfortable and things like that, is that yes, a traditional clip does snap back, but the friction back clip is sort of like the combination between a screw back and a traditional clip back earring, because this you kind of adjust to fit you where you want. So you can play with the tension. So these are actually a very comfortable earring, and they don't weigh as much even though they look like they're a little heavier. And so you've got this gorgeous design, great for wearing your hair up, great for a night out, and you can certainly keep it real simple, and you could wear it with either just a long pendant, or you could wear it with, a cuff bracelet with the pearls or things like that. Or, just speaking of Givenchy, we've got this great classic gold wavelength bracelet that's also 1980 signed Givenchy. So these are all great ways that you can kind of pair things together. But then if you like a larger statement earring, these are absolutely by far one of my all-time favorite earrings. We have the large camellia clips with the pearls and the rhinestones. And look at how gorgeous that looks. You can totally pull it together with a strand of pearls, or you can wear it, just alone, a classic statement earring. You can't go wrong with it. And we do have that absolutely gorgeous bangle bracelet, which is actually from Camrose and Cross and is part of the Jacqueline Kennedy collection. We worked with a collector who absolutely loved and adored Joan Rivers, the Camrose and Cross collection for Jackie Kennedy. Also, she had a lot of Heidi Daus. So she had a lot of these higher end designer 1980s through early 2000 pieces, and they're just absolutely fabulous and such a high quality. They've certainly retained their value, and they all look absolutely brand new. But the styles are so timeless that you can just wear them over and over again. So this is absolutely, hands down, if you ask me what my favorite earrings are this week, it is absolutely got to be these large camellia flowers. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Let's take another look though at a really show-stopping necklace that we have this week as well. So another designer that I absolutely love and adore, we know, is Kenneth J. Lane. And we have this gorgeous all rock crystal necklace from him that has this huge, you can't really see very well against, I'll put it against the mannequin as well also. We've got this gorgeous statement necklace set in the 18 karat gold plated, and then this is all crystal. It's not lucite. Feels so good against the skin, and it's just so unique. It's like that great combination of being a dramatic statement piece, as well as it has that great sculptural, very dynamic quality to it. And the way that it sparkles, you can just see it and so it moves with you. And obviously, since it's a clear crystal, it's got that elegant gold tone, but it will certainly go with whatever you wear with it, which I think is the fabulous part. And then it's adjustable too. So if you like to wear something a little bit higher, if you do like a little bit longer, what's nice about this is this one is a little bit of a longer length, which is really super nice. So you can certainly wear it with a number of different necklines as well. So here, isn't that beautiful? See, look at how it looks against the pink. Really, it just pops, and it's all crystal. It feels so good. It's one of those pieces that it's even more gorgeous when you see it in person. So those are a few other fun pieces as well. Now, speaking of things that are a little bit, we said we had some really great pieces from the 1920s, and we've got this really beautiful check necklace. The check necklace also features sort of an amber molted glass. It has this traditional sort of Art Nouveau look. This one's from the 1920s. This one is a gorgeous piece as well. And so these are the types of pieces that I like to show over and over again, because again, nobody is ever going to have anything else like this. You're going to walk into a room and you're going to receive so many compliments and people asking you where that you got that. And the best part is you're going to be able to say over and over again, oh, it's vintage. And you can feel good because it's sustainably chic too. That's one of the best parts about shopping vintage, is that, you're doing something that's really good for the environment, as well as you're being part of the sustainable fashion movement. Now, if you like to add a little bit of color, but you don't like the drama so much of the Kenneth J. Lane necklace, but who wouldn't? But if you're looking for something to add just a pop of color to your neutral wardrobe, another really great piece this week we have is this gorgeous seed bead necklace. And the seed bead necklace, it features a push together clasp, but it has multi-strands, and it has the shades of jewel tone, so it just has that teeny tiny little hint of teal, as well as just a hint of white. So it's a nice play on warm and cool tones mixed together, and it goes so nicely with some of the other pieces that we have. Let's take a look over here. We've got this gorgeous cuff, which is the Signer's Secret Garden cuff. It's the antique garden scene, and it's set on the matte enamel. And this is a beautiful piece. It features the pagoda as well. And I love the way that you can pair a piece like this with a little bit of color, because you can bring out, there's just this teeny tiny little bit of white, but you can bring out the antique tones and the warm tones. And again, it's so unique that you get to wear something that's like a little piece of work of art. The bracelets are just so gorgeous, so unique. And this one, since it has both the silver and the gold tone to it, you can wear it with obviously your silver and your gold. It's got the gold edging, it has the ivory enamel, and then it has, of course, the antique silver tone across the top of it. And so this is I love being able to point out pieces that are unique sort of works of art. So this is another really fabulous piece this week. Now let's talk briefly about those really fabulous bracelets that we had this week that a lot of people had questions on. So I put up earlier this week asking people which were their favorites, if they liked the gold or the silver. And we have this really beautiful gold-filled 1940s bracelet featuring these sweet little emerald cut pieces in the London blue topaz color. And it has the gold with it. And then we also have this lovely, lovely book chain Victorian bracelet. And that features the Victorian slides. It's got the gorgeous little sort of cameos with the beautiful little silhouettes on them. And then also we have this really beautiful bracelet from Florenza, which has got the gold filigree ornate links, and then it also has the little teeny tiny rhinestones set with it also. And these are all very reasonably priced. They make a gorgeous statement if you put them together, but they also look really nice apart as well. And we get so many requests for the daintier bracelets because they're easier to wear during the daytime. So these are definitely my favorites also. And I love the way that they go with some of the other pieces that we have been featuring this week, including even some of the pieces with the jewel tones. It's just a really lovely little pieces that we have. And I love the way that we have the blues. They match so many of the other pieces that we have so nicely. And so another request that we have also been getting that I wanted to point out this week is we've been getting a request, and I have to say we had a bunch of pierced earrings and they just flew out of here. But we do have these gorgeous Art Deco inspired pieces that feature the carnelian cabochons in the center. They go so beautifully. Also, we've got this gorgeous carnelian ring with the marcasite details on the side. It's even got some cutouts on the side. This is a really beautiful ring that we are featuring this week. Ovals have been just so popular, these oval domed cabochon stones. And this just makes such a pretty set together. And again, what's really fabulous about these is they're pierced. So if you've been looking for pierced vintage earrings with something that's unique, these are really special, very gorgeous. They go with a lot of different things. Now, here's another piece though that is certainly worth pointing out. As long as we're talking about some of our more classic pieces, I know we featured that huge necklace earlier from Kenneth J. Lane, but we also have this really beautiful piece from Kenneth J. Lane called the Cafe Society necklace. And this piece is just so perfect for both everyday and dressy occasions, and it lays so perfectly against the neck. What I love about it is that all the links have a lot of movement. And it even has this section of which it can be adjusted to be smaller, or it can be adjusted to be just a little larger. So it can lay like a princess length, or it can lay as a choker. But it looks so beautiful on. And it goes so nicely with other pieces. Like I said, it goes really nicely with the earrings. You could pair it very easily with the camellia style ones. You could pair it very nicely with a pair of signer earrings. Just so many endless possibilities of different types of pieces that you could put with it. And it looks like the work of fine jewelry, which is another reason why I absolutely love it. So I hope that you have had an opportunity to find something that has caught your eye. You know, you can always remember that you can always contact me at veronica@vintagemeetmodern.com if you would love to chat with us about some of the pieces that you see We're always happy to try anything on. We're also always happy that if you want to send us pictures of what you're wearing or an outfit that you might have or something like that, that you might be looking for a special piece to wear, that's what we're here for. That's why we call ourselves Jewelry and Styling, because we understand that we are trying to help you build a collection that you will love and adore and wear over and over again, and that it has to fit with what you're wearing now and what you're going to wear in the future. I'm always so proud to tell people that when we take these treasures into our collection, we're always thinking about the woman who is going to really truly be wearing these pieces. And so we always want to make sure that they can be worn multiple ways and that they're of the highest quality so that you can wear them over and over and over again. So everything you see here is available at vintagemeetmodern.com, and you can find it under new arrivals. And I also want to take a moment to individually invite you to come and join me in the Vintage Meet Modern Styling Society. So often we get asked about why pieces are sold out or why you can't find things on the website, and there is a little bit of a secret, is that we do have a private Facebook group, and we actually let them get first dibs, free shipping, and 15% off. So if you want to head on over, you can always request to join the group, and we'll be more than happy to approve you. But we do a lot in there, and we get to talk to you about what people are wearing, as well as give you a preview of our latest collections, as well as get to know you, so that if we know that you are on the lookout for something special, we can help you find it. So I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is always so great to get to hang out with all of you. I wish you an absolutely fabulous week. Keep on sparkling, and we'll see you all soon.